Hello there, and welcome to the first episode of our podcast. We are the Wunderwuzis, and I'm David.
I know.
I'm Jan.
And I'm Markus.
We received a letter from Katie, and it's fairly interesting.
And this is what she wrote. Hi, I hope you're okay. I want to ask you for some advice. Annie, a girl in my class, has fallen in love with a boy, but he isn't interested in her. She keeps giving him presents, and she hangs around in front of his house and waits for him in the mornings. We know that he and his mates laugh about her, and that the guy wants her to leave him alone. Should we tell Annie that everyone is laughing about her? Or should we just wait and see what happens? What do you think? Please let me know. So, what do you think?
Well, you didn't specify whether or not you're a good friend of her. But in case that she's a friend, you should definitely tell her, because that's obviously not okay. Okay, so in my opinion,
Nimmst du auf?
Ja, ich nehme auf. Okay, so in my opinion, Annie's just way too obsessed with him.
Yeah, you're right. She shouldn't hesitate to do quick things that could hurt her. Yes.
Yeah, she seems to have like actual problems, and she needs probably more than just our opinion. A therapist would be probably better for her. I guess.
No. I think you could just tell her to stop. Maybe she would. If she doesn't get it, then you would need therapy.
I would say you should prepare her for the case that her friend does not love her, so she is not
shocked.
So yeah, she's not so shocked and she's not so sad about it. You should help her a bit to come over this. You know?
Okay. Marcus, what's your opinion to this?
I think she should stop camping in front of his house because a friend named Otto was obsessed with a girl, and he did what Annie did, and the girl which he was obsessed to he was obsessed to became afraid, and he called the police.
Wow, this is a really impressive.
Yes.
Yeah,
well,
but
I would do the same thing.
I think you can be really disappointed if you fall in love with somebody and this person does not. I think you could be really disappointed. I think anybody. Lass mich ganz kurz ausreden. Lass mich bitte ausreden. I think anybody would be. I think anybody would be really disappointed if she fall in love with someone and this person does not reply this love.
Well, but we still have the case that she's not even a good friend of her, which would mean that she can't really do anything about it. And
yeah, I know what you mean. I think she probably should tell a friend of Annie that and let her rule this, because if she's not a good friend of her, I would not advise her to talk to her, because this would be kind of strange, I think.
If I were in her place, I would honestly, if I were in a place, I would tell her directly that the guys are laughing at her, because it isn't really fair to her that we're just keeping the truth.
But I think it's a bit hard just to say it directly.
Yes, it is hard. Life is hard, and yes.
Especially if she's not even a good friend of her, then she should tell some friends she knows they could tell her, but I don't think she should just say it directly to her.
Why not?
It's a bit rude. You know, if
I
you can
think
see-
she first should talk to the mean boy, because it's not
Well, the
fair.
guy,
That's
why
actually an
he isn't?
incredibly good idea.
No,
Yeah, I think so too. I think she probably should not talk to the Annie, but to the mean boy, because what is not okay is to laugh about other people only because they fall in love with somebody. What do
Well,
you think?
I think he isn't. He isn't mean. It is even more mean to camp in front of somebody's house until he comes out. That is mean. Well,
I mean,
he just doesn't want her around.
you do have a good point though, but on the other hand, the boy could just tell her that he doesn't want to, that he doesn't want her to
And
camp in front of his
yes,
house.
but I think
But-
he's afraid to tell it.
Yeah, but he's not
Maybe
going to
he
bully
doesn't.
her. So that's
Yeah, just because
Okay,
he is afraid of telling her, this is no reason to bully someone.
Well, we don't know
probably-
for sure that she's bullied. We don't know for sure.
well.
We
I
know
would-
for sure.
It was
No,
told-
laughing isn't directly bullying.
Yeah, but she probably
Yeah.
feels pretty bad about it because it's
Well, that's her problem.
No,
then.
she doesn't know it. She doesn't
Yes,
know it.
she does.
yeah, but they
But
they at
but
least talk.
but when she knows it, she
Yeah, but
When
She
she-
will she will realize it in the future. Probably now she does not, but she will realize
Yeah.
probably in like a few days.
yeah, it's. It's
Or
still-
she is really no. Maybe she is too blind to see that he doesn't want her around.
Yeah, but she's gonna find out that they talk crap about her behind her back, and this is gonna frustrate her even more. Like,
Like a
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's harder to just it's harder for her that I don't know what to say.
I don't think it will be hard for her. She could just leave him.
like I said
And-
before, it would be the best if just she writes should we tell that they are just going to talk to this mean boy, like I said.
Let's call him Jack or Joe. Joe is pretty
No.
common.
No, we won't call him any names.
I would
Joe
call
is
him-
pretty common.
yeah, someone
Yes,
could
Joe.
be named Joe, and then he gets bullied. So yeah, it's not a good idea.
I think you probably should tell Annie to stop giving her crush presents, because I don't think this will impress him and he will just laugh about it.
Probably that would make sense, but yeah, you're actually completely right. But it's still she's just trying to be nice. The problem here is not that she's just creepy. She's literally just trying to be nice, and
Yes, trying to
Well-
be nice, but also being creepy.
yeah,
But she's carrying this thing way
too
too
far.
far.
Yeah, that's right. But I don't think. So, what finally advice should we give her? What do you think?
I think she should talk to this boy and don't just creep him out without even knowing much about him.
So, to what conclusion did we come? What should we tell Annie?
Well, I think Katie should just tell Annie to talk to the boy instead of just giving him gifts and creeping him out.
yeah.
Well, these were some pretty good conclusions. We hope you can help her, and that's it.
Yeah, so I say goodbye too, and see you next time. This podcast was edited by David.